$50,000 loss. And that's not after the crash, that's an example of an over-improvement on a fix and flip home. I'm currently fix and flip property hunting, and what that means, what the typical pitfalls are, and where the potential lies, and some real-world examples of pretty big success stories and the biggest losses. That's what we'll explore today. I'm Kata, welcome to Net Zero Tech. So what is a fix and flip? Simply put, it's buying a property that needs work, renovating it, and selling it for a profit. Sounds pretty simple, right? But there's a lot more to it. It's more like of an art. So fix and flip projects usually start with identifying a property with potential. These are often distressed homes and distressed people living in them, foreclosures, houses that have been on the market for a long time. The key is buying low, adding value through renovation, and selling high. But the process is fraught with challenges. Let's talk about some typical pitfalls. What can go wrong in a fix and flip project? Many flippers underestimate the renovation cost. Unexpected repairs can quickly eat into your budget. You might discover foundational issues or outdated electrical systems that need replacing, all of which can be really costly. Overestimating the after repair value, ARV, can lead to a financial disaster. Always base your estimates on solid market research. Comparable sales comps in the area should guide your expectations. If you overestimate what the property would sell for, you could end up with a much lower profit than anticipated, or even a loss. Delays in the renovation process can be costly. Time is money in the real estate world, and every extra day that you hold the property, you're losing potential profit. Holding costs include mortgage payments, property taxes, insurance, and utilities, which can add up quickly if your project runs over schedule. Just like in any area of expertise, beginners often make mistakes that experienced flippers avoid. It's crucial to have a solid team and knowledge before diving in. Hiring the wrong contractors or failing to obtain the necessary permits can lead to delays and increased costs. Now, where's the potential in a fix and flip? Why do so many investors jump into this market? In many markets, there's a high demand for move-in ready homes, making well-renovated properties sell quickly. Buyers often prefer homes that don't require any work, so a beautifully renovated property can stand out in the market and attract competitive offers. Flipping allows investors to add value to a property, not just wait for market appreciation. By improving the condition of a home, you can significantly increase the market value. This hands-on approach in creating value can be more predictable than relying on market trends alone. Let's look at some of the most successful fix and flip examples. Tarek and Christina El Moussa from HGTV's Flip or Flap have turned numerous distressed properties into beautiful homes with substantial profits. One of their flips in Anaheim, California, was bought for $400,000 and sold for $700,000 after renovations. They identified the right property, made strategic improvements, and marketed it effectively. Dave and Courtney Wilson, hosts of Master of Flip, have had several successful projects, including Nashville home bought for $300,000 and sold for $650,000. Unfortunately, not all fix and flips end in success. Here are some examples of flips with the highest losses. During the 2008 housing crash, many investors in Las Vegas lost hundreds of thousands on flip properties due to plummeting home values. This crash highlighted the risks of market dependence and the importance of timing in real estate investments. An investor in Atlanta spent $200,000 on a home purchased for $100,000 only to sell it for $250,000. The $50,000 profits were wiped out by holding costs and closing fees, resulting in loss. This example underscores the importance of accurate cost estimation and efficient project management. So what are the average and mean annual profits for fix and flip companies? According to Atom Data Solutions, the average gross profit on a home flip in 2023 was about $65,000. The average size of a fix and flip house is around 1,500 to 2,000 square feet, typically with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. An average lot size is about 7,500 to 10,000 square feet. These properties are often in suburban neighborhoods where families are looking for move-in ready homes. However, after accounting for costs, the mean annual profits vary widely, often ranging from $20,000 to $30,000 per flip, depending on the market and the efficiency of the investor. Experienced flippers with streamlined processes and reliable contractor relationships tend to achieve higher profits. Finally, let's give the name of the channel some credit by discussing an emerging trend in the fix and flip market in creating net zero homes. Net zero homes, as you might know from watching the channel or elsewhere, are properties that produce as much energy as they consume, typically through renewable energy sources like solar panels, coupled with energy-efficient building practices. Creating net zero homes can be a lucrative, unfortunately, niche market. These homes appeal to environmentally conscious buyers and can command a premium price due to their lower ongoing energy costs. To create a net zero home, investors must focus on high efficiency insulation, energy efficient windows and doors, solar panels, and possibly geothermal heating and cooling systems, as touched upon in this channel a lot. I believe it depends on the clientele, thus the neighborhood, how much of a higher premium people are willing to pay upfront for net zero to save on energy bills in the long run. For example, an investor in California bought an old energy inefficient home for $200,000. They invested $100,000 in renovations, which included installing solar panels, upgrading the insulation, and replacing the windows and doors with energy efficient models. The home sold for $400,000, significantly higher than similar homes in the area because of its net zero status. While the initial costs for creating net zero homes can be higher, the potential for a higher selling price and faster sale can offset the costs. Additionally, many states offer incentives and rebates for energy efficient renovations, which can help reduce the upfront investment. Overall, fix and flips can be a lucrative venture if you avoid common pitfalls and understand the market. Whether you're looking to get started or are fascinated by the process, there is always more to learn. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights on clean tech, net zero homes, geothermal, energy efficient building, heating and cooling, and so on. Thanks for watching. Happy flipping!